episode 113, ladies and gentlemen. If you had full volume, your eardrums are fucked. Sorry, not sorry. Happens to the best of us. Always pretty fired up on this podcast. I think it's one of the better podcasts out there. Just a couple of goons chirping around. Nothing too serious, nothing too risque either. At least some of the time. Emphasis on some because there is a lot of risque most of the time. But yeah, if you didn't catch that at the beginning, your eardrums are just coming to. It is episode 113 of the one and only Sunday Chirps podcast with Jared and Jacob. We could even call it like J Squared or something like that.
Let's just go on a date. Why not?
I mean, we both have girlfriends. Mine as well. Wear socks and everything else is okay.
Hell yeah. What was I going to say? Dude, I'm hurting so bad right now. Something like I was getting just harassed on the ice on Sunday just in beer league. These guys were just trying to fight me. Like this little fucking ugly midget was just fucking all day long, just fucking slashing me, hacking me.
Playing against a mirror?
Dude, it was just fucking mutant. I'm like, I think he broke one of my fucking upper ribs. Like, it hurts to breathe. Like, dude, this shit is brutal.
Dude, it wasn't a full break in a rib, but I had like a hairline fracture in a rib one time. And like, I had the worst time breathing for so long. Like, it was probably like a month and a half, 2 months till I was like taking a normal breath and like I wasn't like wincing in pain. Because I went up to catch a football. I was like 14 years old. I went up to catch a football in the yard and I landed on a rock. Oh, it hurt so badly.
Dude, I sneezed today at dinner and it felt like someone punched me right in the fucking chest. And I was like, oh,
that's brutal.
Worse.
That's brutal.
Dude, went to the steakhouse tonight. Pretty fucking fire food.
Yeah.
Have you ever had Chateaubriand?
Like, is that a restaurant or a wine?
I think it's a steak dish. We ordered it. It was like a long filet mignon tasting kind of thing. It was nice. Or like, I don't even know. Maybe I'm going to look it up because I'm definitely just botching this.
Could be.
It's also a wine. A premium tender and thick cut roast taken from the center of the beef tenderloin. It's considered the most tender beef roast, essentially a center cut filet mignon suitable for 2 or more people. I was right. It was like a filet mignon.
Is that you or me beeping over here?
That last one was me. The first few were you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do not disturb for 1 hour.
If
you haven't already, go ahead, leave us a review on Spotify, on Amazon, on Apple, wherever you listen to the pod, and give us a follow. It goes a long way. And other than that, what you been up to the last few days?
Oh, well, let's see. Since the last pod, I went and spent some nice quality time with my girlfriend. She lives in a nice little suburb of Cleveland. So don't get it twisted. She doesn't fucking live in Cleveland for all us New York elitists that hate the Midwest.
Hey, I'm a fan of the Midwest. Underrated cities.
Too. I'm a fan of the Midwest when it's like my girlfriend's town or like school or Chicago.
Dude, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Kansas City, 2 underrated cities.
Never been to Kansas City, but I would like to go there. I heard they have some pretty good barbecue.
I had the Travis Kelce sandwich. It was not that good. Felt like an absolute fraud.
Celebrity pro athlete endorsed food. Like the Caner con queso does not look good, but like it's named after him.
Have you had Culver's? I've heard Culver's is fucking nice.
No, I actually haven't.
That's like it's like a high-end like burger fast food chain. Apparently it's the Midwest.
Yeah. It's there's a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them out here. But no, I've not had Culver's because I think I always thought it was just ice cream. So I was like, I'm not gonna go.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah, spent some good quality time with the lady. Shout out Ashley, love you. She's good, you know. Sent it down to Oxford, Ohio with some of the fellow Sigma Chi alumni. We had ourselves quite a weekend. It was fun to be back in a room, and by room I mean bar, with all those gentlemen. Just a bunch of distinguished post grads.
Love
Um,
it.
but yeah, no, it's been good. Chilling. Played played some stick and ball today for a nice 18. Shot an 89. Definitely had two blow up holes. I think I had a double on a par three, and
Nice.
then I think I had another double somewhere. Um, yeah, another double on a par four. Just like duffed like two shots or something. It's bad, but no, played pretty well for the most
Yo, you
part.
feel like you hit like that one like horrible shot, like I'm fine, that's not me. But then you do one more in that round, you're like, fuck. How the fuck do you golf? Like I might be fucked right now.
Dude, my driver was not working today. Luckily, my irons were doing really well and my putting was pure. I actually just picked up a new Scotty Cameron. So I had I two putted on every single hole except for I think three, maybe four holes, and
That's huge.
one of those that I no, except for three holes, and those three holes were the two blow up holes where I doubled, and then the third was I had a one putt because I chipped within like 4 feet. So
Fuck yeah.
yeah,
And continuing on the golf track, you want to talk before we even get to the Masters talk. I wanted to bring up a debate we had at the office. Would you rather have Masters tickets every year, or you get to play one round at the Masters at Augusta National?
Masters tickets every year.
That's what I said. Someone brought up the argument you could just buy your way on to get tickets every year.
Yeah,
Um,
but think about it. Like if you're not winning the lottery every year, and tickets are so expensive that let's just say practice round plus like 2 days of actual tournament play. I mean, it's an easy couple thousand.
yeah,
Plus, if you have a guaranteed ticket every year, we're young 20s right now.
you can't sell it.
Yeah, can't sell it. We're young 20s right now. By the time you're late 30s, even before that, knowing our personalities, I'd say even like in the next like 5 or 6 years, you're knowing a lot of the people that work the event.
That
You
is true. That's a
there are,
networking thing.
there will be ways to get good, networking positioning by, talking to those people, maybe like even just at the tournament itself. Like, hey, like they know you, they trust you. Maybe you get some special privileges every now and then. Like you get to meet a player, you get to see some more parts of the grounds that not everyone's gonna see. There's all those little things that you gotta think about. I'm taking that
Season
over
ticket holder.
yeah, I'm taking that over losing 12 to 25 balls at Augusta.
I agree. That's what I said too. Some people made the argument that, oh, like so few people ever get to play. I was like, dude, like, what if like I mean, I guess like I'm not gonna shoot well as is, but like if I'm not striking the ball well, like I'm gonna shoot a billion.
Yeah. Also, chances are, if you're going to the Masters every year, you're gonna meet a couple of the members. You might end up becoming friends with one of them. You might get a fucking job from one of them. All those guys are fucking billionaires. I mean, they're not all billionaires, but they're all fucking loaded in
Yeah,
high level positions. So you could be getting a job opportunity or even an opportunity to play it not once, not twice, three, four, five times. You never know.
it's true.
So yeah, with hands down, without a doubt, I am I'm taking that. I'm taking tickets every year over playing it once.
I feel that. I like that. I like that call. And that was some good reasoning we didn't think of earlier. I like that.
Yeah, I do have another Masters question. Would you rather get $1 million right now, or you get to play in the Masters tournament? You're guaranteed all 4 days. You don't have to worry about making the cut. You're guaranteed all 4 days. But if you win it, you get $1 billion.
I'm not winning it. There's 0% chance. I wouldn't even win it. I don't think if you gave me, if you let me start on hole 10, if I just play the back nine every day, I don't think I'd win.
No,
I don't even know if I make the cut.
I don't think I would either. But I'd rather play it Because think about it.
For $1 million, 4 rounds.
Me and my college roommate were talking about this. We're like, yes, $1 million is a lot of fucking money, but with like the 0.0000001% chance you do win it, the billion is so much more. Also, you have to think about it like this: you can make you can market yourself around that. There's obviously gonna be TV coverage of you. There's gonna be funny videos, like say, you duff 3 into the water in a row. You pull a Jim Halpert, you find the nearest camera and just give him a little shoulder shrug, a little smirk, something like that. Like, there's gonna be memes, there's gonna be funny stuff about that. Like, chances are, you get on like a talk show or something like that. Like, I'm taking that because you can build a personal brand around that. And
You
there's
could get $1 million in sponsorship to go, dude. Like, whatever brands would throw money at you.
Some like random golf brands. Like, hey, like, just spam reach out to everyone. Like, this is this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. Like, do you want to like sponsor my journey? And like, I think like you could if you do a good job at like publicizing it beforehand, you're gonna get people watching you, and you can like kind of like share your journey the whole way. Kind of like how Bryson did last year when he basically vlogged the entire tournament. Obviously not on the course, but like all the behind the scenes stuff, like all his workouts, meals, like nighttime routine, all that sort of stuff.
I was gonna say that was one of your worst takes, and you really came back around and really pulled it all together nicely.
I think it's the Northwestern Masters in me coming out. I've been able to analyze things better and really dive deep into different ways to synergize yourself with potential earning.
Whoa.
Synergize is the right word there, but
a couple SAT words. Yeah, I don't think it was, but we're gonna keep it going. No one hears the we're not SAT wordsmiths over here, so you're right. But yo, thoughts on the Masters?
I thought it was a great tournament. I was talking to Starter at the course today actually about it, and all around it was really good golf. Other than that guy Lee, what's his name?
Hao Tong Lee, who was on a fucking heater the first 3 days.
Hao Tong Lee, bro. He's like going on a safari, and
dude, the tracers did him dirty. They're like, woo.
Dude, like, I mean, I guess like you just get yipped up, and I mean that's respectable. And I had no idea who this guy was. If he didn't do that at all during like, was it Sunday he did that?
Yeah, he would have finished like top 5, top 10.
Yeah, when he was up in the woods on Sunday, like if that picture was never came out, like I never would have like known about this guy. Like I would have like seen his name in like the leaderboard,
Yeah.
but I would have been like, Hao Tong Lee, like who the fuck is that guy? Like
that's what I'm saying.
I thought that was hilarious though.
You know what I was thinking? Like, if you want to keep with the would you rathers, I don't know if I'm winning the Masters with a 3-stroke lead going into 18. Like, the nerves, I would throw up how nervous I would be going to 18 with a 3-stroke lead.
Dude, no, I wouldn't even be able to win with like.
I don't think I make contact with the ball.
I'd like to believe in my golfing ability enough to say I could do it if I was up 6 to 10 strokes or 6 and up. I would like to believe in my golfing ability enough that I could string together a few shots to at least win by 1. But yeah, I mean, dude, I was like getting fitted for my putter at the PJ Superstore, which, by the way, little side story. Scotty Cameron, you can only get putter fittings if you go to their place in California. I was in the PJ Superstore, and this guy, not only did he fix my putting stroke, but he like sized me up, figured out like exactly what club I should use, what I should get, and then like I owe my all 2 putts to him today. When I was buying it, I sunk 4 15-footers in a row, and I was like, all right, I have to buy this.
What's with the putting mats at the golf stores? What do they put in that thing that you make all these putts? It's like all gravity towards the holes.
It's got to be, dude. I don't know. Like I don't really care because I have the mojo on the putter right now, and I'm just believing that I'm really good at putting. But
What do you
I
do?
will say, got to gas myself up a little bit more because you do so much of that on this
100%.
podcast. I'd say the majority of my missed putts were within an 8 to 15 inch second putt.
Like gimme range. They're all gimmies.
Yeah, they were all gimme range. I'm like standing over them, like one-legged, like tapping them in and stuff like that.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Rory winning back to back? Are you stoked? Are you pissed?
I love it. I think it's great for the game. I think it's great for Rory. I think it really, like, these last 2 years, like, they show that, like, Rory is who he is. He's not just a great golfer that chokes. Like, he's a great golfer who can win. He dropped out of high school when he was 16 years old. 20 years later, he's back-to-back Master champion. I mean, if that's not a story that can inspire the next generation of golfers, I don't know what will.
What about your thoughts on him going in like the last 4 weeks? He hasn't gone to any PGA Tour events and just goes to Augusta every day on his PJ. Do you think it's unfair?
I don't think it's unfair because he's worked his ass off for the last 20 plus years to be able to do that. I mean,
I totally agree. Anyone could do it if you get invited to the Masters.
I think the same question is like your boss can walk into work a little bit later than you because they earn the respect. They have their stripes to walk it off a little bit later while you're doing all your little grunt work. I think that's the way you have to look at it. And all power to him.
100%.
Yeah. And it's not like it affected his like FedEx Cup standings at all or anything like that.
No. And also, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
I'll keep last in the FedEx Cup for a Masters win. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. And not only that, but like it's like you can't even like chirp him about like, oh, you're spending all your time in Augusta. Like, what about your family? He's dropping his daughter off at school and getting back for dinner.
How insane is that? Like, you drop your daughter off, PJ to fucking Augusta, right back to Jupiter, pick up your daughter from school, dinner with the daughter. What a fucking guy. What a dad. What a good dad.
He could easily be like, oh, I'm tired. I'm going to just stay up in Augusta tonight, staying at the what president? Is it Eisenhower that has a cabin?
It's not Eisenhower. Whatever it is, where the rookies stay, the cabin there.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm just gonna crash here for the night. Like, none of that. He's right back to his family, and I respect it. I don't think it's a bad play by him at all. I mean, I think it's the same. It's the same idea as like, you have NBA, NHL playoffs coming up. Like, you rest your players in those last couple games. Your key players like LeBron, who's playing, I don't know, 40 some odd minutes a game, like he'll play 10 to 15 minutes. You don't want him getting hurt from some, stupid game with a bottom team. Like, say you're the Avs, like you don't want McCarr. I mean, love the Rangers, but you don't want McCarr getting hurt from a cheap shot from some rookie the Rangers have playing, trying to show that he can hold his own in the NHL.
Yeah. Speaking of NHL, I mean, I don't have much else for the Masters. I guess the only other thing would be
Sergio Garcia.
What about him?
I mean, that was like, it's funny, but it's also like, come on, dude. Like, absolutely blew up on Sunday. Breaks his driver. Carries John Rahm's bag down the fairway as his caddy's fixing the bunker. Like, it's just like,
he's a mutant.
It's just funny to me, dude. Like, I don't know, like the last time like you've seen that in golf. It happens in tennis. Guys will smash their rackets. People will yell, stuff like that. But like, that just doesn't happen in golf. So like, it was kind of funny to see like the human side of someone who's not usually being out there or a big personality. But
Happy Gilmore shit.
Yeah, It was good though that he like released a statement saying like, I'm very sorry to Augusta, the patrons, the game of golf. Like, this is not who I am as a golfer or person. I respect the game of golf, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But no, dude, I remember when I was watching that clip, and I was just like, "There's no fucking way that happened. Like, that is golden."
Yeah, that was nuts. Yo, would you rather make the cut at the Masters or get a hole in one in the first 2 days?
Hole in
You're
one.
not going far. You're just making the cut, but you'll be like a T like 45.
I mean, hole in ones are so rare as is. To do that at Augusta, especially being able guaranteed 2 rounds, do it at Augusta, be one of
You have your PGA Tour card. Like you're a PGA Tour player. You're just not getting paid that weekend.
oh yeah, I'm 100% taking the
Right? Hole in
Augusta.
one.
Yeah. How
What
many
about a top 10 finish over a hole in one?
top 10 of the Masters over a hole in one at the Masters hole in one?
Yeah, you get a hole in one in any of the par threes there, or you're gonna be like a T8 finish. I think I take a T8 finish. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think you take the T8
I think outside the top 10, I'd consider the hole in
because
one.
because you could be, if you're finishing top 10, even top 15, there's a good chance you're getting invited back.
You guaranteed. If you finish top 15, you get invited back.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I'm taking the top 10 finish then.
Yeah. And then switching gears to, unless you have anything else for the Masters, I'll switch gears to hockey.
I'm looking up a question about the hole in ones at Augusta.
How many there's been?
There have been 34 hole in one recorded at the Masters all time. The first coming in 1934.
Most recent, Shane Lowry this weekend.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, look, if it's make the cut versus hole in one in the first 2 days, I'm taking hole in one in the first 2 days. But if it's top 10 finish or hole in one, I'm taking top 10 finish.
I agree.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best way to look at it.
Now switching gears. Oh, go ahead.
Would you rather win the Masters or have 5 majors but no Masters?
5 majors. Are they all the same one? I'm like I mean, honestly, even 5 times U.S. Open champion is
5 times
pretty
majors is sick.
Yeah, I'm taking 5 majors over 1 Masters.
You would be, if you were to do it, you would be the 7th person
To win 5 majors?
I believe. No. There's 6 people that have the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
You would be the 21st person to have 5 plus majors.
That's nuts. That's like a Koepka stat right there, I think.
Yeah, Koepka's up there. That dude, he deserves to win.
He did well. I think he was like a top 15 finish.
Yeah. Okay, also, fashion-wise, that mock neck he had going,
I didn't see it.
he wore it every day. Actually, no, I think Sunday he didn't wear it. But he was rocking this mock neck from Nike, obviously. So sick. I think Koepka's got good steez. Nike did really well with their players this week.
Hell yeah. Yo, do you think Ovi's done? Is Ovi going to play another year?
Okay, I say yes because he's old. He's done everything. Does he have 1,000 goals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not 1,000 regular season goals though.
Yeah, but overall, yeah. Where's he at on overall? In the 80s or 90s?
For what?
He popped 30. Oh yeah, he popped 30.
He has 929 regular season goals. But he's not scoring fucking 70 goals next year.
No, yeah. Because that's what I said at the end of last season. I was like, he needs 2 to 3 more seasons to get 1,000.
How many does he have this year, you think? Yo, he's got 32 tucks this year.
Yeah, 30. Yeah,
Dude, he's
32.
got to keep playing.
He's not he's never slowed down in his career.
He's not moving though right now. He's gliding through the fucking zones.
Dude, gliding through the NHL though and scoring 32 is that's not slow play though at all. I don't know.
He's not back checking. He's like, nah, that's just not happening.
Yeah, no, he's not back checking. No, I don't think he's done because I think he respects the fans too much to say something in the offseason. I think he'd want to give the fans
like the farewell tour.
I think he would, because he respects the fans in the game so much. I think there's certain people he'd want to be able to know it's their last time playing against him. He'd want to know fans to know it's their last time seeing them or seeing him. But the reason I would say yes is because he did say the second he broke Gretzky's record, he would retire. Mm-hmm. But that was also last year.
What if he just signs a 9-game PTO contract next year? He plays the first month and fucking hangs her high.
He could do that.
Because if he plays under 10 games, it doesn't burn off the team contract.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder. I hope if he is done, that would be really sad because I definitely did not watch enough of Ovechkin play this year. But if I don't think he's done. I mean, I just think he respects the game and the fans too much and would want people to appreciate their last time seeing him. But at the same time, he is dwindling a bit.
Yeah. And then Quickie went out with a fucking bang. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Guaranteed? Quick?
Was he 3-time Stanley Cup champion?
3-time.
Yeah.
Most wins all time by an American goalie, I believe.
Yeah,
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
I think definitely a Hall of Famer. I'd say, yeah, he's a first ballot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that would. I mean, he's up there as one of the greatest goalies ever. And also just aside from the hockey aspect, the amount he's done to grow the game too.
Dude, he's gonna be coaching in probably Connecticut for your old Mid-Fairfield Rags.
Yeah, I mean he loves that area. I mean, he's from that area.
He's from there. His kid's there. I mean, it'll be good for hockey.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine a team coached by Pacioretty and Quick in St. Louis.
Nuts.
Just 3 beauties from the area.
Well, St. Louis coaching the Canadians, so he's pretty busy.
Yeah. Or I guess St. Louis is not from the area, but
he did coach briefly there. Yeah.
They lived in the area. I remember when I saw him after he got inducted. He was down the ice. I was walking out of our gym and I was like, "Yo, Marty, congrats!" He was just dude, he's massive hands. Puts his hand up. He's like, "Hey, thank you, man." But his hands the size of my torso. I'm like, dude,
the quads too. He's a fucking mutant in the gym.
Dude, I know. His quads are when my quads are at their strongest. His the strength in both my quads combined was probably a quarter of his, but the size of his quads are my 2 legs together.
Nuts.
It's insane. The guy's a merchant in the gym. His leg, I think that really was a big shift for younger, smaller guys to realize when people started learning a lot more about his workouts was your leg power as a smaller guy is so much more important than anyone else because you don't have the body mass to battle against however fucking tall Victor Hedman is. You're low, you have a lower center of gravity or whatever, but that doesn't do anything against a 6'8" fucking mutant of a human that will rip your head off without a thought.
That's probably why Caulfield has such an advantage learning from Marty St. Louis being an
Yeah.
undersized forward.
I think you could definitely see a change in Caulfield's game once Marty got there. Even just within like the first like week or two. Like I remember seeing a video of them in practice, and St. Louis was showing him kind of like this little like when you're coming down from the point, like coming in and like kind of like doing like this little like we were doing them in lacrosse a lot. Like it's kind of like you open up a little bit and like it's like a pivot hitch step, and just like because like it gets you in a spot where like you can swing back to your strong hand and just rip it. And he scored a goal like the next game or that game that week doing that exact move. And yeah, you can definitely see that impact on Caulfield's game.
Nah, it's awesome. But it's about to be 11 o'clock. If there's anything else you got, otherwise probably can shut her down.
No, just some milk and cookies.
Hell yeah. Well, enjoy.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, ladies, gentlemen, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, we will see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Stay chirpy.